this high. Those hands and lights can't stop me. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from the sky. Now with you, now with you, the sky. I'll just hold on for dear life. Yeah, I can't give up this feeling that I get when looking down from the sky. Give up this feeling.
everybody, welcome to the Chiltern Trainspotters for another episode of the Downcast podcast. Today it is episode 18, and our topics today will be...
Rail, non-essential travel should return between 29th of March and 12th of April. Renationalisation is going well. Grand Central set to not return back until late March, and I can't remember the other one.
Okay,
Well, also,
we'll just go
yeah,
with that,
today
you
we'll
know.
also... yeah, just pause
Yeah,
it. Today we'll also be chatting about our plans after the lockdown has been eased. So, yes.
So, hello.
Today I am joined
Okay,
with Oliver,
hello.
Liam,
hello.
and myself. So
Yes.
yeah, let's get straight into the podcast.
So, uh, hello everyone in the chat. So we've got My Life as Isaac 101, EM 176, Jakey. Hello to all of you there, and those who just haven't typed anything in the chat. As Avi said, this is episode 18 of Downfast podcast. Here on the Chiltern Trainspotters. I hope that some of you might have noticed the new intro that we have. We're not too sure about it at the minute. Lockdown is here up in Kingston, Ontario. Well, here we're still in lockdown, but it is
Quite
they've
strict lockdown.
they've set out the third
Mm.
lockdown. Okay, Isaac. They've set out but the government have set up out their roadmap for the easing of England's lockdown, and we will be getting onto that as a topic soon. But currently we're still in lockdown, which means we can't go anywhere. Is someone eating? I don't think so in 176. I mean, I can like turn down the audio, but yeah.
I'm
Anyway,
not eating.
I'm not eating.
Sat in front of my computer.
I'm
Yeah.
not here.
Yeah. So I think okay for our first topic, which is that unions are claiming that rail renationalisation is moving ahead. So records at Companies House show that Hello, 712-466 show that
Hello.
transport ministers are taking steps to renationalise more train operators, according to a rail union. So the RMT is demanding that the process is stepped up following a series of strategic changes, which it says have been made to the structure of a number of Shell operator of last resort companies in readiness for them to take over South Western Railway, C2C, Cross Country, and Great Western Railway. So we talked last week about uh, Transport for Wales becoming fully government operated, and this is basically talking about the same thing, but with all of England's railway companies. Um, I think this is something that we have talked about on the podcast before many times. Oh no, in 176, I don't
That's
think.
weird.
Yeah, don't think I'm not. Anyway, so
I'm not.
yeah, we have talked about this on the. May I ask? I don't know how to get. I don't have that route for Trains in World 2, Isaac. I only have the
Yeah.
default game, the Bakerloo line in
If
it.
if you have Facebook, I'd suggest you ask in a Transworld Facebook group. They'll
Yeah.
probably have the answer.
Nice, Jacobs. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably be able
Not
to
bad.
find out for you, but yeah, it probably wouldn't be
Yeah.
very, yeah. Yeah, so we have talked about renational. I'm not Isaac Newton, lol. I just, I don't want to, okay. Um,
Okay.
yeah, we have talked about renationalisation on here before and like our thoughts behind it. I think we'll go over those again though. So, Liam, what do you think about nationalisation as like a whole topic? And like, do you think it's going to be good or bad or what?
It could go both ways. It could be good because rail fares are completely sham at the moment,
Yeah,
and they could get much cheaper. But it could fail because British Rail, even though they were made out to be really good, weren't as good as people think. It
yeah.
could turn into a complete mess.
I
But
remember I've seen lots of videos saying how they're always late, like all their
yeah,
trains were bad. Like and that's
but
that. I
like
think that's
LNER's,
yeah. You go.
yeah, LNER's nationalised, and they're quite a good company because
Yeah.
they can do like sales and stuff like that.
I don't think
Same
Yeah.
with
I don't. They're
Northern.
not. They're nationalised, but they're not like
The
nationalised in
government
the
owned.
same way. I don't think like they still have their
No,
own
Yeah.
like
They're just funding. I think they're funded by the government,
yeah,
basically.
yeah. Southern Transport 466. It does sound interesting. Yeah, they're funded by the government, but they still have their own like independent like company, if that makes sense. Like no pay
yeah,
rise for at least 2 years. The M176 says with the fares. That's interesting. I mean.
Yeah,
Um,
that's good. I'd
yeah,
say.
it's
That
good.
is good.
But
Hopefully, they can do some decent sales in the summer to get more people traveling
yeah,
by
I
train.
think
Yeah.
Sure, cover
Didn't
some
they do
bills.
something last year? Like I know there's out to help out
Yeah.
and stuff. But they had. I think they. Oh, I think it might just been a campaign.
LNER did something.
Yeah,
LNER did something.
It was travel safe this summer, wasn't it?
yeah. But it
Yeah.
was. But they. Some. I think some people like some talks reduced the ticket prices and stuff to entice more people to. Yeah, to entice more people to
Yeah.
travel. Um. Yeah. So. British Rail was underfunded. Ian 176 said, yeah. I mean, obviously we weren't
Yeah.
around when British Rail was a thing, so we don't really
Around.
know what to say.
Yeah, but by some of the locos and like
Yeah,
the
what
way
we've
they were put
seen.
out,
Mm.
like I could see that it was probably quite. But yeah.
Yeah,
Mm.
because yeah, you see all the old documentaries from all the like
Yeah.
old videos saying, oh, it's so bad. I think that's the whole reason why the railways were privatized though, because of British Rail
Ran a better
wasn't.
service.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't just ran a better
There
service
was
than
a
the
lot of
rubbish now
reasons.
in 176 said. See, I guess
That is
that's
true.
the
Fair.
controversy.
Mm.
I'm not sure the reason for privatization, but I'm sure one of the reasons must have had something to do with the like reliability or like
I think it was just due to like the amount of I don't know. I think it was a prime minister. I
Shall
can't
I
remember
maybe
Google
which
it?
one it was though. Who?
Shall I Google it?
It was a prime minister that
you can Google it.
Yeah,
let me find
Thatcher.
out.
Margaret
Yeah.
Thatcher. Yeah, my dad was born in the early '60s, so Transport 466 said that's nice. That's very good fact. Yeah, I mean, I think it would be
Yeah, I've
interesting.
just researched this and it says John Major privatised the railways. It was under Thatcher's successor, John Major, that the railways themselves was privatised using the Railways Act in 2.
Yeah, 'cause I think
So yeah.
yeah, I mean I think
Mm.
Chiltern, our local Chiltern company, is the has had the longest. It's had their
Yeah, it
franchise
has.
since privatization
Yeah.
in
Since
1990
Network
something.
South East. Oh,
7.
I can't speak.
What?
Since Network South East,
Yeah,
Chiltern's been the same, hasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I
Yeah,
know in
cross country.
176. A lot of
Yeah.
the some of the companies are like the same now. Like I know
Mm.
like like they
Yeah,
had cross
especially Virgin
country.
Cross Country,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Mm.
Like they went everywhere.
I mean yeah. So Chiltern have had their franchise since. I think that's the only example. I mean,
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is.
Virgin had it until um was it last year? No, 2019.
Yeah.
Privatization was
First
partially
destroy
to
the union.
destroy the unions. I think it seems to be
Yeah.
quite like a complex subject, like they wouldn't really go
Yeah.
into.
Yeah.
So, um,
Sort of just a dark loophole of like bad.
bad controversy and things like that.
Yeah.
I think Virgin
Mm.
had theirs till
I think the railways would be in a
2019.
better place now if they weren't privatised.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah.
guess Margaret actually did not want the railways privatized. That
That's surprising.
Oh.
yeah, I don't know.
I've heard that Margaret Thatcher hated going on trains, so that's why she wanted
Yeah.
them privatised.
Simon
But
T said, "Good, we need a unified national rail system." Yeah. You
yeah,
know, I can
Mm.
see that.
Yeah.
I know there are people that do think either way. I mean, it's kind of the
Mm.
same with like, do you want like, I don't know, like,
like would you rather have say an 8-car service,
yeah.
but like really
I think
expensive
it'd be
trains
interesting
and
if
much
Exeter did
pricier?
north to south and south to north services in the Thames Link core, but it's not like I don't think that would really be possible because of the
No,
Forges
it's
or anything
not.
like that. And they don't operate south of Reading anyway, cross country. I mean, they
They
used
used to operate to Red Hill
yeah,
and
and
Gatwick and
Brighton,
Brighton.
but they when it was Virgin cross country. But yeah, that's weird. Um, yeah, I don't know why that is that they don't operate any services south of Reading or anything like that. No other countries follow the same system we have, Simon T
I
said.
know.
Mm.
That's the same thing with lots of things in the UK though, let's be honest. Every time I do
Yeah.
a livery design for and training, I save it in when I go into it just shows in it. I don't know,
No, I've got
Isaac. I
Yeah.
don't
nothing.
really.
If you have Facebook, join one of the Train Sim groups and ask on there. They'd be able to give you the answer.
Yeah.
I don't really play Train Sim that that often.
Train Simulator 2020 is what is more what we do.
Yeah.
Mm.
If you yeah, I mean I could probably find out, but like if you'd like email us or something, yeah. She said yeah, yeah, 176. I
Yeah.
mean, obviously
Mm.
I don't know, yeah, I don't really have any like first hand Isaac said I don't have Facebook. If you
Try googling it.
yeah, if you try
Might help.
googling it, and if you can't get an answer, if you email us, I'll get you an answer. You have an Xbox One, yeah. I know someone that has an Xbox Training Sim World too.
Our email in
Yeah,
the chat.
you can put it in the chat, or
And
or
we'll
you can go
ask.
to the about section in our on our channel, and that has our email on it. But yeah, I'll feel put off email in the chat, and I can
And
Just
we'll
copy
ask
and
for
paste
you.
that into
yeah, I'm not
the
gonna
email.
ask. Yeah, copy and paste that into your yeah, Dover to Manchester, Eastbourne to Glasgow and Edinburgh, Poole to Edinburgh. Wow, that's yeah.
Yeah.
Brighton to Manchester services hot acts in late 2007. Yeah, because I know on Train Simulator they have when the Voyager Pack was first released, they had the Brighton services. I think I don't know why they got rid of them. I guess it was just
No
Yeah.
one used it.
yeah.
No one used it.
I think seeing a Voyager run at the Brighton main line is pretty interesting though. Like
Yeah, definitely.
It was really weird. I saw them once.
mm.
It was like, what's this? This don't look
Look
right.
at
SNCF,
SNCF,
DBN.
DBNS, Ramfeed, also owned a lot better than our system, B2 a lot of art. Yeah, I mean, what?
Yeah.
Chiltern's
Yeah.
owned by Arriva, a lot of them are owned by Arriva. Abellio is not UK.
I mean,
First is,
like
but
Chiltern and like Arriva companies are usually the more reliable ones. It's sort of Serco and what's
Yeah.
it, Govia that aren't the best.
yeah, a lot of people do say
Southeastern
that.
have got better.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do say that
Mm.
SNCF is not the best that it could be.
Yeah.
I mean, I've seen a lot of things.
Mm.
Mm. Yeah, Isaac, I can't help you. You'll have to either
Yeah.
look it up or
Drop us an email,
email us.
Isaac. Drop us an email,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
we'll try to find out for you.
yeah. Um, yeah, no, yeah, but I've seen things that SNCF aren't the best, but I guess
Mm.
I can see the positive and negatives. Yes, they do
Voyagers
in
do some of the
176.
dirty toilets
They
in
really
Yeah,
176.
do.
Yes.
imagine if Avanti planned to do Dover. Well, I don't think, I mean, I don't know why they would plan to do that because they're not
Yeah.
cross country.
They don't. Mm.
That's another example. Avanti is owned by an Italian company, and so is C2C. So like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
um,
Grovia's
I think
French.
if any train company would do Dover to Edinburgh, it would probably be cross country.
yeah, and it's in their
Yeah.
name. Yeah, Arriva is owned by DB. Go Ahead is part of NCF. Abellio, yeah. So
Mm.
you could say that
Yeah.
basically our rail system, apart from a few, Grand Central is Arriva, isn't it?
First.
Yeah.
First is
That's
English.
Scottish.
Pudolino's in 176
Yeah.
said.
God, they're horrible.
Um, first, first is I think English, but that's the or MTR. MTR is like
Japanese.
Chinese.
Yeah.
I think first is the only example. I don't. Are there any? There
Yeah.
are private railway operating companies, aren't there? Whole Trains is first.
Keolis.
Uh,
No, that's French.
ScotRail is Abellio.
It's got Rosa Bellio. That's something. Yeah, won't be. Yeah. Simon T.
Abellio is
Yeah.
owned by Dutch.
I'm trying to. I don't think there are there must be some private train companies, surely. WR.
No, none.
LNER.
West Mid. What?
Oh yeah,
LNER.
and Northern.
They're well, yeah, temporarily in
Yeah.
176. Or like.
Yeah.
But I don't know how it works. Like there are still the franchises are there, and they still have um uh say over what happens, but the government fund it or whatever. Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Simon T said. But we're talking about before COVID as well.
Yeah.
Not just like how it is now, because now it's first is Scottish in 176 said. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so I think first is the
Oh,
only
Who
fra-
owns
go
Arriva
ahead, group.
Trains Wales?
a government.
Yeah.
I wouldn't count them as English though.
Go ahead, groups. English.
Go Ahead.
So Govia.
A Bellio is
Segovia.
Dutch, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Hmm. You'll never get to as a break. Oh, fair enough. Ian. Not
Fair
Ian,
enough.
Nick, Simon
Yeah.
Tees. I mean, I couldn't really see it happen at
No
all.
one would use it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that
wouldn't see it happening
must
in the
have
first
been
place.
why
Yeah.
they got rid of the.
Yeah.
Um,
No one used it.
yeah, that must have been why they got rid of the Dover. Yeah, Dover is part owned by
Oh.
SNCF.
Oh.
Um, yeah. So anyway, I think it's now time to move on to the next topic. And Liam, do you want to go through this one? So it's that leisure travel is now set to return between 29th of March and 12th of April, and those dates are not exact, but like, yeah, just go with them. Liam,
They're probably
yeah,
set.
explain.
So the government set out its roadmap on Monday for the easing of the lockdown, and it stated that leisure travel should be returning from the 29th of March with minimum local journeys, so like in your borough slash county, and then 12th of April is when it all returns, so you can travel wherever you like. What do you think of this? Is it too early? Is it too late?
I don't
Yeah.
care. No, that sounds really
I
bad.
think
No.
I just want to go on a train. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're not like breaking the rules or anything, but like, um,
Legally, you're still allowed to go onto
well, yeah, but you have to have,
platforms, but you have to keep your distance.
yeah, I don't know. I don't want it to make COVID like flare back up, but then at the same time, I don't want it to. Yeah, as long as the
I
science
don't want
backs
to
it
be.
up, Simon Tees, then I would.
Yeah.
Because I remember non-essential travel was still allowed in December when there were what 25,
Yeah.
30,000 cases a day. Now it's
25.
down to
Yeah.
8,000 or something like that.
yeah,
When we were traveling in October,
it's because people
which
have actually listened to this lockdown.
Yeah,
And
and the
and the
vaccine
vaccine.
as well.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's like.
hopefully the vaccine will like bump the cases right down, and we'll be able to it be finished.
Yeah.
Hopefully they won't go back up because that's the worst thing. Because
Yeah,
you go back about lockdown. That's what happened last time. Everyone thought, oh, that's the end of it now. So everyone
yeah,
started socializing. Thus far, the government ignore the science to let people alive. For once, yeah. I mean, with the vaccine,
yeah,
they seem to kind of up their game now with all the vaccine rollout and stuff. How many
Yeah.
cases? I know because I know all of my grandparents now have had the vaccine.
Yeah.
Um,
Same.
which I think is like I saw something they're vaccinating 1,000 people a minute on before like one day. So a lot of people break the rules anyway. Yeah, I think the reason why people break the rules is not because they don't want to like because it's not like 'cause they don't believe in COVID or
yeah,
whatever. It's because they're just bored of the lockdown. Like
Yeah. I'm fed up with it.
yeah, like they just know that oh like they just think oh what's gonna happen. But like yeah, leisure travel etc. Anyone the fares go up. Yeah, I mean
Yeah. That's
yeah.
ironic.
Well, I hope that like National Rail or the government issues like a like travel safely this summer, but like 2021. So
yeah
they'll put like
Mm.
face prices like buy one get one free almost, so sort of like buy one
yeah
ticket and like
Sales. Yeah.
under 16s travel for free or
yeah.
something
But
when traveling with
Yeah.
an adult.
I mean, we don't. I mean,
Or
that's
like
just for leisure,
25% off.
travel. Nobody has any clue
Yeah,
um, when
That's late.
commuters will return. That could take years to get up to the level it was before
yeah,
COVID.
Mm.
Which is unfortunate, really. Like,
yeah. It is
will people acknowledge this? What are you talking about, Simon T's like the lockdown or what?
like what do you mean like the phased sort of
Yeah,
travel
Yeah.
again. But yeah,
Because like
hopefully
since
we'll get travel back up and cases stay down.
mm.
So
yeah.
it'll be more
I
safe
think
to travel.
we're all fed up with it now. Like, nobody
Yeah.
Yeah.
wants to. Um,
I reckon if we're putting enough a national lockdown, everyone will just like
yeah,
not hopefully, but unfortunately, I think everyone will just ignore it due to just the sheer fact that we've been in like 3 lockdowns now, and like
Yeah. It's
everyone's
ridiculous.
just getting a bit fed up,
yeah.
like just fed
Mm.
up.
I mean,
Yeah.
the restrictions on
Some people
traveling.
said the restrictions on traveling.
Yeah, I mean, at the
In my eyes,
minute,
if
the
your pub's
restrictions on
safe, the
traveling are
train's
there,
safe.
but I went on a walk round set my stage down local station earlier, and there were still people. I mean, traveling. I mean, I'm not
Yeah.
saying people like. There's no reason why people should travel
Yeah.
at all. Like, so many people have no.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know. It's quite a like hard topic to talk about. Like,
The only reason that I can think of people being allowed to travel is either going to work, or unless you're like a key worker, you're a key worker. Um, Going to work. If you can't drive, you go out for shopping, or
Mm.
I don't know, going
yeah.
out not for leisure, obviously, but just going out for
Yeah.
essential reasons.
Mm,
Like, I was out today, not like traveling, but I was out at a station, and there was these like just teenagers, wasn't there, just coming over the track not track, going over the
yeah.
on a bridge.
Bridge. Don't.
They bought tickets and they got on a train into Milton Keynes, and I'm like,
I mean,
that's not,
that
surely that's not essential.
it's not essential, but then
Mm.
it they were wearing masks and everything, but like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
and shopping is allowed, but I guess if they had no other way, I mean, I'm not saying it's allowed and you should do it, but if they had no other way of
yeah,
travel, then like,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Because
guess,
I think
yeah,
I've read that people are actually like BTP. They're on the trains like check-in while you're traveling,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's true or not.
yeah,
People take the
Simon
mick
Thiessen,
traveling for no reason.
it
Yeah.
is kind of
Absolutely.
yeah, Simon Thiessen, it's kind
Yeah,
of infuriating sometimes when you see people that are going
I mean,
here to here to
I
here,
know
like,
people who are actually still traveling,
mm,
like
Oh yeah,
people
me
from
too.
my school, but like I can't do anything about it, so
mm.
I'm not. There's no point. There's no point. So just leave it.
Sometimes
If
before
they get
succeed,
fined, they get
yeah, I
fined.
mean,
You know?
a lot of other countries just don't have any exemption rules at all, and I think that is quite an issue. People just ignore, like, exploiting the exemption rules, because I
Yeah,
know there are people that have just gone out, got those sunflower lanyards, and just worn them pretend they're
yeah,
exempt and they're really not.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. Southern Transport 466. Yeah, I'm exempt from wearing a mask, but I still wear a mask.
yeah,
Like I just don't
Yeah.
give it second thought. I just put on a mask. Like, deal with it. I've got like severe asthma, but I just wear a mask
yeah.
because I
Everyone is
don't want to
booking
get
holidays now far too soon. We'll be back in lockdown by autumn. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
vaccines go, but
Yeah.
it's a really unpredictable situation, really. Don't know yeah,
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 Yeah.
nobody knows what's
No
gonna
one
happen
knows.
at all, and like, um, it's not, I don't know, but something I don't really like is the fact that when you go on some train up and something like LNER or cross country or something, um, like, you have to book a reservation.
That is naughty. I don't like that.
Travel my train is an
It's
ordeal now. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So now, but
yeah,
when you so on the train, you have to book a reservation, which I just think I can understand. Okay, you can I understand the reason behind it, but for some it's just a massive inconvenience. Like,
Mm.
say you really need to get somewhere, there's only one train, but you have to book a reservation. Like, like, you're
Say you're in
just,
Peterborough and no, not yet. But say you're in Peterborough and someone like your parents have been taken ill in
yeah,
Orpington, for example. How like and you've got 5 minutes and there's a train coming in.
yeah,
You can't book a seat. You can't sit
yeah.
down.
Which, yeah, it's very, I mean,
It's stupid.
yeah, I don't like the tradition on my face, Southern Transport 46. Simon T's asked you a question, Liam.
Yeah. Not yet. I'll come
Okay.
get it sometime soon.
I don't, yeah, I mean, I can understand the reasons why people just don't like masks, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Mm.
I just it's become a second nature, hasn't it? Just to wear a mask now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've been wearing them for so
Yeah,
long now. Like, it'd
it's
be
been nearly
weird
a
when
Nearly
we
year
go
now.
back
6 months.
wearing masks at all. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
that,
I don't think there will be a time where we don't have to wear masks.
no, I think
Like
there
there will
will
be a
be,
time where we don't have to, but it'll be sort of common courtesy to wear one.
yeah,
Sort of like
Like
like they do
trains.
in
if you're on a
Japan,
busy
in Asia,
train.
and places like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're talking about like Simon T's, like it's quite a, like, tricky. Yeah, it's quite a tricky
It should it should be
issue.
reservations are um what is the word?
Recommended.
Recommended. Yeah, but not
I don't think that
mandatory.
it's good that you have to book a seat, because like that could be really inconvenient to some people, and they,
Yeah.
yeah. That's, I mean,
Yeah,
Chiltern running much better with less trains, more like, yeah.
Yeah.
Chiltern. I mean, they're not running many trains at all at the minute. I mean, there isn't really a need to, but like, um,
they're just supplying the demand, aren't
Yeah.
they? But when it comes back,
Mm.
they will supply more service, and
They didn't
therefore
really run a
the
full
quality of the
timetable in the
trains will go
summer
down.
anyway. They only ran like they didn't really run much in the summer.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, I think we'll move on to our next topic now, which is that new trial makes escalators less likely EM176 to spread COVID. So a trial has been started at London Terminus in which ultraviolet light, UV light, is being used to disinfect escalator handrails. Since COVID can be spread by contact, the aim is to make the handrails virtually free of contamination, so the passengers can hold on to them more safely. So engineers have installed the device in one of Euston's 6 escalators as part of the test, which is one of several different trials a Network Rail is carrying out in its stations to keep surfaces clean. Euston, Simon Tees. So
Houston.
it's a very not futuristic, but it's a
Very
very
out there, isn't it?
out there and like forward thinking idea. Like, and it's very effective, but you have to reserve a seat in Spain on all main trains. Wow, that's yeah, interesting.
Southern Transport
Shocking.
466. You say the tube's dirty anyway. Personally, I don't
They're
think
not.
it's
They're
too
actually really
dirty.
clean.
Like
They're really
some
clean.
some bits of it, yeah, it's given that it's going to be dirty. Like if
Hmm.
you touch some pole somewhere or the wall, that's like going to be dirty. But like they clean the, especially with COVID, they
Yeah,
clean the handrails and grab rails
yeah.
everywhere
Simon
now, so it's
Tees,
actually quite a clean
I
environment.
It's
think
all 6.
uh Simon Tees, I think it could be to do with like the Network Rail part of the station as well as the tube, not just the because there's like probably 6 escalators in the whole station. Liam, you were going to say something.
Yeah, it's all 6.
Oh, okay. Uh, and France, you have to pick a. Wow, that's yeah. And
I was gonna go on a French train, but then I realised the place where I was gonna go, there's like it's a really, really, really sort of like there's not many trains there. There's only like
yeah.
2 a day, and that was the last one, so I
Hmm.
didn't get on it.
All the tagos. Okay, I get a lot of tube growth, especially from the escalators. Yeah, there are places where that can happen, but you don't
I mean, if
Yeah.
really
you're at like
go
the
running
really,
your handle
really
on the bottom
big,
of an escalator rail looking for all
Yeah,
the
that's just
black
weird.
dirt that like goes on,
yeah,
like gets on your hands and stuff. Like,
like if you're at some random
yeah, Southern
station, like
Transport
I don't know,
46.
like Aldgate East, and you're
Yeah,
getting on a train, like there's not gonna be, it's not gonna
no,
go clean. Like they're not gonna clean it every 5 minutes because it's not really a busy station.
yeah, but yeah, it's very forward thinking. I think that it will be there for a long time as well. Like, well, not.
Yeah.
I mean, it would be useful anyway outside of COVID, like cleaning that because those
Mm.
probably a great name for a popular
Like,
tube grime.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
mm.
I think it would be good anyway because like the tube isn't going to be the cleanest place. By
Yeah.
No,
Central
like it's,
46.
it's a given. It's not going to be the
I.
cleanest place. It's like an underground train network, like
Hmm.
brake dust
It's like
and
going
stuff
to a
everywhere.
shop and like you know
Yeah,
like touching the food and stuff, like picking stuff up off the
Mm.
shelves. But it's good
yeah.
that they found like an efficient way to clean it. That's like yeah, it must
Enjoy your food, Southern
Mm.
Transport 466.
yeah. Waits for tube lines to be
Mm.
manufactured. um,
Yeah.
but it'll be interesting. I mean, it must work because I know that UV is used to for a lot of things and to like kill bacteria and
Yeah,
things
like
like
Yeah.
that.
if you go into a hotel room and like turn the lights off, you be like to see all the dirt and grime, don't
Yeah,
you?
Mm.
but
I'd like to think that I'm not sleeping in dirt and grime, but you know,
Mm.
no, and I like to think that I'm not going up
friendly reminiscence.
escalators touching weird stuff on the escalator
Yeah,
handles, like
Mm.
on the escalator
yeah.
rail. It'd be interesting to see if they could do it like in trains as well, like on train kind of like grab poles and things like that.
Yeah.
Or like I don't know where else on at stations, maybe on ticket machines. They just have to kind of wipe them down, don't they? They can't really
Yeah.
Yeah.
do anything special with that.
They do it like whenever they're free, don't they? They
Yeah,
like clean a train
Yeah.
and then they go like say for like Amersham,
yeah.
they'll clean the train that comes in and
Hmm.
then they'll go out and clean the ticket machine, which is alright, I
Yeah, I
guess.
mean, when we go down to Missenden just to see what's going on, go to the train station, you always see them every 15 minutes, half an hour, going around and
Mm.
cleaning everything, all the
Battersea Station.
benches, all the ticket machines, etc. Battersea extension open soon.
Mm.
Yeah, I saw something how
Is
they've
that on the
ran.
Autumn.
Northern Line?
Yeah, Northern Line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks pretty good. I saw something how
Yeah.
they've run the first like train on it. I think we did it. I think a few weeks ago we did a topic on it. On
Yeah.
here. I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll see. Interesting to see how that goes. If it
Yeah.
Mm.
Definitely.
yeah. So I was
Be
saying
funny
like
if that opened before Crossrail.
yeah. I think it's delayed already. I think it was meant to open a while ago, like Crossrail. I might be completely wrong, but like
Well,
Yeah.
COVID's
training
delayed
clean
a
to
lot
a
of stuff.
decent standard takes a while. Yeah, Simon Tees. Well, I know what on
Yeah.
Chiltern, I learned this a while ago. On Chiltern, when they have the cleaners in the trains, they have little QR codes, which the cleaners have to go and
Yeah.
Yeah.
scan with their
I mean, this
phones.
was pre-COVID as well, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
So
Yeah.
so
So
that
yeah,
they
it's
so
probably more strict now.
which means kind of means they have to clean the whole train.
To, 'cause if they don't scan their codes,
Yeah.
they'll be in
So
trouble.
they have like little like QR codes like on the walls and like by the seats and stuff, which they just scan
Yeah.
on their like app or whatever on their phone, and it basically
Yeah.
tells children or the cleaning company or whatever they clean that section, and and
Yeah.
that's a very I mean, it might not just be Chiltern, it might be in other places as well. I mean, 176 might know, but like using chemicals you don't. Yeah, Simon T. I mean, you see those
Mm.
like chemicals like I've seen videos where they show you the chemicals how they spray it out over people and they can be like corrosive and things, but like
Mm.
yeah,
What's that chemical they're using that's like a really really like intense sanitizer? I
I'm
can't
not
remember what it's called.
sure. I mean,
It's got a Z in it. It's got a Z in it. That's all I
okay, we'll
know.
just go with that. Some chemical that
Yeah.
kills.
Z chemical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that kills bacteria. I didn't think no, but yeah, that's an example of I think kind of effectiveness. Like having the cleaners have to make sure they've cleaned.
Zuno.
Yeah, Zuno. Yeah,
That's
Alfie.
it.
Um,
Yeah.
having the cleaners make sure that they have to clean the whole train and that they do actually an effective job rather than just. I'm not saying cleaners don't do their jobs, but like, making sure they've done it properly and have clean the train so it's safe for everyone to use and like all the services are clean to touch, which is always good. But yeah, also who pays? Yeah, that's another
I I'd
thing.
I'd like to think
Yeah.
it's the government.
Yeah,
Like
the
the government.
government,
Yeah. I think it's the
the
government.
government. I mean, it wouldn't really be the train operating
Probably.
companies. I think that'd just be unfair though, because like they're just kind of paying more
Mm.
money.
Yeah. I think the train operating company pays for it, but they claim it back
Yeah, or
like
something like
tax off
that.
the government.
Yeah.
If I was to make a guess.
Yeah. Anyway, I think that we will move on to our next and fun topic now, which is that Grand Central is extending its COVID hibernation until late March. So, open access operator Grand Central has extended the suspension of its services to the 27th of March. It's not actually, this should have been the standard for years. Yeah, I agree with that, 176.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh
Yeah,
yeah. Totally.
yeah, following the Prime Minister's announcement about the timetable for easing lockdown restrictions. So, Grand Central have been planning to return on the 1st of March, but Managing Director Richard McLean said he is encouraged by the recent reductions on the national R rate and the drop in COVID related and a drop in COVID related hospitalizations. This, along with the ongoing vaccination program, leaves me hopeful when we return to service that it will be permanent.
Yeah.
So
I
obviously
doubt
this is
it.
this is not the first time that Grand Central had stopped operating trains.
Yeah.
In the first lockdown, I think they stopped operating for a long time. It was like from March
Yeah. It was
till
like 4 months.
yeah. When did they stop operating? I think it was January when they stopped operating. So it's yeah, still going to be the same amount of time, 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big blow. I mean, they are owned by not owned, but like they are part of Arriva, and
Parent
which
company is Ariba.
yeah, which means they do have
Yeah.
like funding and things. But it's a big shame because Grand Central operate like I guess they offer an alternative to the East Coast Main Line because other than that, it's just
Yeah.
LNER, and Grand Central fares in some cases are a lot cheaper
Really cheap.
than LNER for
Yeah, for
essentially the.
sure.
Also, remember the Eurostar service is taking a huge loss of France are bailing out two-thirds of costs. Yeah, I mean that's a big. We talked about that before, like last week or the week before. How yeah the UK government don't want to fund Eurostar because it's not their company, but neither do the French or Belgians. Yeah. Um,
Yeah.
but Eurostar, yeah, they're only operating as two services a day, one to Brussels, no, one to Paris and one to Brussels / Amsterdam, and yeah, um, because again, that's probably even worse than it is like domestically in the
Yeah.
UK, because Simon T's cost cutting.
Yeah.
UK do not own any stake in Eurostar. Yeah, that's why they don't
Yeah.
want
It's all
to
private.
fund anything to do that basically have anything to do with them, because they're
Yeah.
based on the
I
French
mean,
railway network, isn't it?
I know the ex-CEO of Eurostar, and he said that he intentionally left Eurostar because of the financial situation that
Yep.
Eurostar was in at the time.
Mhm.
So he's left Eurostar and he's now back at Arriva.
Yeah.
So he'll be like, he said he's going
Yeah.
to spend the rest of his career at Arriva.
Hopefully.
So yeah.
Yeah,
So
but it is
Arriva must be
headquartered in
pretty
the
right.
UK. Yeah, it's quite a
Yeah.
complex international subject.
International
So
railways just are complex, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Can't speak. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll get Grand Central back for like in the not in the near future, but hopefully we'll get it back and it'll be stronger than ever.
Yeah,
So yeah,
'cause they are good.
it's just a shame that they keep on going, because they might just get out of business one day. They'll just like not out of business. What's the right word? Go bust. That's the right word. Or they'll be laid off, because
Yeah, whole
yeah,
trains.
Grand
us.
Central is like one of them really unique companies. I think they've only got like 6 trains, but yeah, I
Mm.
just think it's quite a shame how they keep on having to
It does have a huge
phase in and out,
international reputation.
because
Yeah.
they share the
Mhm.
depot, don't they, with what's
Yeah.
it,
Yeah,
Like
LNER.
Keaton Depot,
They've
whatever, isn't it?
what's it called, Fern Park, I think,
Yeah.
like as a stabling
yeah.
siding, and
It
I don't know what their
does have
main
a
depot is.
huge
And Bound Scream.
yeah. Simon T said it does
Yeah,
have a huge international reputation.
yeah,
Yeah,
Eurostar. Yeah, I think I saw it's like 80% of cross-channel like
it's quite an
traffic is through
iconic train.
Eurostar. Like, which I think is pretty
mm.
impressive for something that only opened 20 years ago, or no, 30 years
Yeah,
ago. Not sure. Or
yeah,
25, I
it was
don't know.
like a massive thing when they were building the
Yeah.
tunnels.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not like they can just let Eurostar go though in the Channel Tunnel. Like the Channel Tunnel
Yeah,
has to stay open in some way. So like,
mm.
yeah.
yeah, like they can't shut the Eurostar, like the Channel Tunnel, can they?
No.
Like that, because that's the only
No.
thing that it's used for.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, so I think that's all we have time
We've got an
for
extra topic,
uh
haven't
today
we've got an
on
extra topic.
what?
Yeah, we've got to
What we're
talk
doing
about
after
our
lockdown.
Oh yeah,
plans.
okay. You can
Silly. Yeah. So basically, we're just gonna discuss
Yep.
what our post-lockdown plans are.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, what are our plans for after lockdown?
Well, we have
Scotland.
Scotland.
Yeah.
Well, after lockdown, we mean when I mean the longer trips are obviously going to be taken when most of the restrictions are eased and like it has come down
Yeah.
mostly. Yeah, 1994 the tunnel opened, the M176 said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so we're planning on going. Hopefully, I mean we're going to Scotland doing the Caledonian Sleeper.
Yeah.
Trying out the new Heathrow Express freight, Tedmans, things like that. I've used it a number of times, both to fit slightly sober, Simon T said.
Mm.
Um,
Slightly sober.
yeah, yeah. So I've used it. Yeah, I've used it a lot of, well, not a lot, but I've used it a few times, and it's been every time I've
Yeah.
used it, it's been pretty
Mm.
reliable. But yeah, we've got plans to do Heathrow. What else? Um,
Got up to
We're going to
Banbury and
York.
see all the people you haven't seen for ages.
yeah, York.
Yeah.
Like by Scotland, we mean like far north because we haven't done that before.
Like
So like,
Inverness, Fort
yeah.
William.
Like a lot of
hmm
Scotland.
So
We've
the
stayed
stuff
the
that
night,
we've missed
maybe.
out on doing basically is what we're planning.
Yeah.
What we're
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
planning on doing because I think over
Yeah.
lockdown and
Hopefully we can go on a couple planes.
mm,
Go on a
Yeah,
flight
yeah,
hopefully.
somewhere.
Southeastern Cessna 707 Simon T says yes. We talked about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll be interesting because
Mhm.
Liam will get
Yeah.
those. So
I,
Be Liam's local trains, which
I,
is
I,
one
I
of
really like Designer Cities.
yeah
Really, really
yeah,
like them. I think you do as well.
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, good.
I hope to also go up to like Manchester as well
Mhm.
post lockdown.
Yeah, I
Fair
want to go
play.
to Manchester.
Or Liverpool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Manchester. Yeah,
Just want to sort of make the most of UK train travel since we haven't
From
done it for
from what
like
we've missed over a
yeah,
year now, because like it's been a
yeah.
yeah,
year.
pretty much.
It's just been on and off for like a year, hasn't it?
Mhm.
Basically, which
Uh,
I think is not
Yeah,
good.
No,
Hopefully we
the
can
fact it's
get a
been going on
decent
for so
summer up.
long. Yeah.
Yeah, be
yeah. Do
nice
a
to have a decent.
68 run again.
Yeah,
So I'm cracking
I
pubs
definitely
in
want to
your.
get on the 68.
Yeah, 68s. Chill,
Hopefully get on enough
chill.
one of the M176's trains up
Yeah,
to Birmingham.
maybe,
That
hopefully,
was a good day. That.
definitely.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
yeah, so I think that's basically what we've got planned for. I mean, obviously that's not all we're gonna do.
yeah,
There's gonna be more stuff as well
Mm.
when they're
definitely
open.
hard.
Yeah, 176.
Yeah,
Seen a
Just
707
trying to live there
Orpington.
again.
Simon Tees has.
Yeah, he sent me
yeah.
a picture. They do look good. They look really good. They've got plugs as well, which I'm happy about.
Have they put them in a different livery, or is it still in Southwest Trains?
Not yet. Still in
They
Southwest
don't. They don't
Trains.
have toilets though, don't they? It's like,
No,
isn't the
they
reason they
might get
didn't want them because they
retrofitted.
don't have toilets or something? Like
I mean,
I
if you're
don't
in
know.
your like, if you're just on a 15, 20
they're
minute
metro
journey into
trains though.
Birmingham, like you don't
Mm.
really need a toilet. Would you expect a toilet on an
Yeah.
S stock? I don't
No.
think.
Simon
No,
Tees has been
it's like
drunk on most UK train operators. That's
Have you been drunk on Chiltern, Simon T?
well.
if you have, that's a very, very bad thing.
Oh my god, have you seen the video? There's a video of a fight happening on the Chiltern train, where they're all
Oh, I
drunk
think
Yeah.
I've seen it.
and
Yeah,
yeah,
Was it two females having a fight?
yeah, and
yeah.
everyone gets it hacked up.
Yeah.
I think they are in one of them. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't be put into Southeastern livery.
They are
Like
being
Yeah.
put. They're putting
I
into
think it'll be put
Southeastern
into
Blue.
like a revised livery.
maybe.
They'll be put into blue. It's been confirmed. Like same one
Oh,
on
okay.
375s.
Yeah. Nice.
375s are in. I see what you mean. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
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 Right.
Anyway,
Should we wrap this
yeah.
podcast up now?
We'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, for watching the episode 18. The Paddington to Oxford Loop. Have we?
What do you mean
I
by
don't
that?
think so.
Marylebone
Oh no,
to
both
Oxford, Oxford to
Marylebone to
Paddington.
Oxford.
No,
I've done it, but not all in one go.
not all in one go. No.
Should
Yeah.
do that one day.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for watching
Yeah.
episode 18 of the Downpass podcast. So we'll be back next Saturday at 7 p.m. hopefully. We hope you enjoy watching. So it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
Yeah. So we'll see you next week. Same time, 7 p.m. on the Chiltern Trainspotters. Goodbye.